Brahim Diaz. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! And again! It's hit the upright.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eva Nielsen. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, this is... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's gone in! And we have liftoff! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hakimi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Guimaraes being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Bruno Guimaraes. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Morocco really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Knocks it into space. He has found the way through.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be...
And the shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, at least it's earned them a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Substitution for Brazil, number 20, Savinho.
So changes afoot here, and 11, from both sides.
Rafinha, number 9, Eva Nielsen.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Number 21, number 18, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 23, João Pedro. Substitutions taking place.
And he skips past his man. And it's Mazraoui. Can he latch on to this? Real chance! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
There will be 3
And
minutes
very
added
quickly,
time.
the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish?
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
It's a switch. Well, Pedro! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Now this... And a chance! And with that... Summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
I think what makes this particular...
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud
everybody, and
competition,
welcome to today's
just
match.
seemingly bigger and better still.
Against
Faces, of course, have
Morocco.
come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone goes for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Not a bad try by any means. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Guimaraes. This is a promising build-up. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now there's a fine ball. Diop clears, struck first time. And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Still goalless at the moment.
Morocco really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Nicely spread. And here's Savinho. He's in a good position. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And this is Neymar. Good take and chance! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Najraoui. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a shade optimistic. Hakimi.
Brazil can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Shot could be on. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Savinho.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Good ball, good take.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get it through? Rafinha, that is a brilliant interception. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Brazil looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, some tackle that. Now it's Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Danilo does well not to be outdone there. And that pass isn't the best. Brazil are 2 up early in the second half. Savinho. Brazil have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. That's been drilled in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He has found the way through. Savinho. Oh, good-looking ball. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. And a chance! And there's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Substitution for Brazil.
Morocco cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 20, Savinho. Number 11, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number 21, number 18.
Brazil are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Bruno Guimaraes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And again! And a neat finish! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 14, Neymar.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Even Nielsen! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! And that really is so impressive.
After 86 minutes is
Brazil palpably stronger, better, superior.
Even Nielsen.
Brazil clearly now in lead preservation mode. Bruno Guimaraes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's really well manoeuvred.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a great position here. Just a real chance! He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Neymar plays it short. Opts to play it back. Distributed tidily. Cross needs to be good. Important interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Tacho cuts it out. Drogba. Odegaard. Looking for options for movement. Tacho.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And they can counter here. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Crosses it in. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. And it's been taken short. Charleroi are looking to go forward now. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Berger.
Norway really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't...
And a chance! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Norway have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. Chance, surely! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He is through here. Not the most accurate pass. Vardiol. Now it's Raul. Drogba. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
That's smartly reclaimed. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Odegaard. And the shot! Haaland finds himself offside. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Charleroi really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period. Shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Diop has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's drop chance for a shot! Oh, good finish! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Charleroi cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Passing nice and neat. Haaland. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there. Berger. Messi. Nicely aimed pass. Odegaard. Now he's running away. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He can run onto that. Flecken gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Charleroi really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Xavi Alonso. And it's played forward, looking tidy in possession here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute
it's Drogba.
added time.
And this is... It's... Oh! Not a bad try by any means. So it's away we go then. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. That's destined for the flank. Bernardo Silva. Messi makes a move down the right.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do...
He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Charleroi with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And this is Bernardo Silva. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Here's Messi. Berger. Well, there's the clearance. Xavi Alonso. It's a threatening ball. Goes down, but nothing given. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vardiol. Threads one in. Shoots! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 13, Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva.
Charleroi have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Haaland. That's going wide left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Ustigard deals with that comfortably. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
And he shoots! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Can he get on the end of this? It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Raul. That's been intercepted. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that goes for a shot! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments. And that is all they have time for. Charleroi are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pacho. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Diouf. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Haaland has found the net here, of course. Oh, that's superb. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Is their
Raul.
second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 5.
Etta Brissau. Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. It's a sweeping cross. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. That's a sharp pass. Diouf. And this is Drogba.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Substitution.
Charleroi are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Tries to pass it through, plays it in low, and he can clear it away. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bob. Chips it through. Haaland! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Into the last 5 minutes. Vadio. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Loose ball. Rizal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. He's on it. Can he get away? Quality ball.
4 added minutes has been
I think
indicated.
we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bob. There will be 4 extra minutes. He's having a pop! And and that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.